All right, so the engine is completely seized, so we're gonna have to clean it up. Let's get to it. Today I have Dean behind the camera, and he's gonna help me to put the house on fire too.
Try not to burn the place down.
All right, let's see. So I think we're gonna start with the carbs here. So I'm gonna get my Woodworth stuff. So it's a 316 Woodworth. Oh, that's gonna be interesting over there. Jesus. Now those, I have no idea. Ah, yeah, one's got a X on, the other one has got like a BTR, which is a good idea, except the other one. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna remove this one first with the BTR, and then I'll be able to access this one here. All right, so let's try this. So I think that's the one. I could probably cut it because this is so hard. Oof, yeah. Oh, wow, it's a long one. Look at that.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Too bad you don't have a ratchet. That's metric and SI.
Well, I do, but the problem is I don't have room.
No.
See, I got all that stuff here.
Right.
So I have the electric stuff, but...
You can go an eighth of a turn at a time.
Right, but once it's loose, hopefully... It's a 6. It's a 6, okay. And when we do that, I'm gonna put on the screen the shot I took with my scope.
Mm-hmm.
So I have picture of the cylinders.
cylinder,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I can put that on the screen in the meantime. So in order to remove this carb, you have to remove this one. What I have to do, I have to do both. Middle one with the BTR and leave the nuts on the outside one because of the tickler. Now I'll go back to the Woodworth stuff.
So this is a battery and a magneto.
Yeah.
Is that strange?
Yeah, the battery is for the lights.
Just lights. Okay.
And then the magneto goes the ignition. But I'm gonna probably replace the magneto. I'm gonna test the magneto just in case.
Yeah.
But probably replace it with an electronic ignition. You know, there's 3 boards here, and they sell an adapter. So you remove the magneto and you put that, and then inside you can put an electronic ignition, because I want to be able to use this bike. Oh, that's the crossover here. Okay, so we can put that here for now. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, now we are ready to do that. Well, on your BSA, you have your electronic ignition. On my Commando, I have electronic ignition, but my BSA still has the points, which is fine. I don't mind it. Points are pretty reliable, actually. Maybe the carbs were out. Well, this bike has 5,300 miles, a little bit over 5,300 miles. So it's very unlikely that the carbs were removed.
Right.
So the carbs were in since 1964, pretty much, I would say.
Water creeps everywhere.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're starting to see some stuff here. We have to do the horns.
Yeah, this person was Spike Happy.
Oh, my
I
God.
wonder if that was his nickname, Spike.
Yeah, right. All right. So, just you know, 316 Woodworth is a 716 ASC, which I didn't know before, so I'm learning.
Learning with the audience.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're starting to see stuff.
Yeah. And that's the horn?
Yeah, that's the horn.
All right.
So I don't know yet if it's working. Because that should be... Yep, that's what it is. I'm gonna use a little extension here. Well, we are getting deeper and deeper. Very good. Shouldn't be tight because I put that to wash the bike. There we go. 12, yeah. Oh, I know some people in the comments gonna say, oh, sacrilege. You're using metric on a Norton? Hey, you do what you gotta do. We don't have time to screw around here. Yeah, well, we don't need that. Garbage. That goes here. And that's... Wow. So what I'm gonna do, just in case, I'm just gonna spray the crap out of here. Because if we have to remove those... Okay, good. Well, let's try the head now. Yeah, I was tired of the Insta 360. The
Are
Insta...
they similar in price?
Yeah, yeah. But the Insta is very practical because what you do, it takes 360 degrees, so you frame after at the editing. But that's also the problem because
It's a lot of source video.
it's a lot of work. First, it's big, and it's a lot of work to do. You have to put keystone, whatever it's called, all kind of stuff. It's a pain in the ass. So this one just takes one video, and that's that. All right, let's try Whitworth here. And here they don't put a lot of room here for the casting. You see, the casting goes right up to the, yeah, if you can see here, the casting comes right up to the stuff. So see, it doesn't sit right.
Use a box end wrench.
Yeah. So, but even not a box end, open end, right? Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch. So I don't know if that's not gonna work. Oh, yes, it does. So we got this one. So this one is cracked out. Okay, I don't want to go too far. Now we got 2 in here. Now we're gonna need a long extension for that. And I mean a long one. Yeah. All right, then we got this one here. Okay, and then open. You know what I might do is grind a little bit of metal on the other side. That way I can use that because I want to use a torque wrench when I put it back together, you know? All right, well, not being apart since 64, huh? I guess. Now you see the middle comes back, and now I cannot remove my freaking tool. You believe this? So I'm gonna have to go back in.
Because the angle.
Yeah, because there's the middle there. Wonderful. So there you go. So what I'm gonna try to do is find a metric one that is straight.
Right.
For that one. Probably it. Okay, then we do that one here. See what I'm going to try to do here?
Yeah, just
If
file
there's
down
nothing,
right here.
if there's nothing behind that, I have to make sure. Grind a little bit, just enough to put my a socket in there. I'm going to remove the shoulder here.
Trying to make a narrow-walled socket so we can get it down in.
Right. There's a shoulder. Yeah. There's a shoulder, and hopefully it's gonna, because you see there's not much wall here.
Right.
So I cannot remove much in here. So, well, let's try.
It works?
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't take much.
Still smoking.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're gonna remove this. Oh, I didn't do this one. Oh man, shit. All right, I have to use my open wrench for that one. All right, so now the one in the middle is loose. Those are loose.
Should be just able to lift that.
So yeah, it should be. Hey guys, we were trying to remove the heads, and unfortunately my camera is new, but the problem is you have to register it in order to continue doing the videos, and that's what happened. The camera stopped working, but in the meantime I got some update on the Atlas, so let me show you what I got. So now you can see that the pistons are out, the cylinder is out, the pistons are freed up. What happened here, I'm going to show you after the cylinders, but what happened here is on that left cylinder here, the liquid that was done 2 months ago, that was put 2 months ago, which was acetone and Marvel Mystery Oil, the liquid didn't move at all for 2 months. So that means that was completely stuck. Now the compression ring is stuck, the second ring is half stuck, the scraper is kind of stuck too actually. On the right side, it's much better. On the right side, all the rings are free, okay? What we did, we removed the head, and the problem is the pistons were all the way down. So you can knock on the piston if it's all the way down. That's not gonna go anywhere. We remove all the bolts here, and I use the bolts actually to pry out the cylinders because they don't, there's no clearance. I use that to pry out the cylinder. Then after that, I put the fourth gear and using the rear wheel to actually raise the cylinder and the pistons together. Then I put some wood here, front and back, and we knocked the piston down. Before doing that, I actually removed the oil, the mystery oil, because the acetone was completely gone, obviously. So I removed the oil and then I put acetone in there, and I used heat. I used a torch. Anyway, we didn't have a flame or explosion, so that's good, but the acetone was actually boiling. And then I sprayed some WD-40 in it as a lubricant. And by doing the heat and knocking the piston on the top, what I did, I got the rod about this way, you know, kind of like halfway down. That way, when you hit them, it's pushing on the crankcase. So by doing that, at some point, the piston came out and we can remove the cylinder. That's pretty good. Now, as you can tell, the pistons are really in good shape. Also, by the way, there's no play at all on the connecting rod, so the bearings are good. So as far as the head, one valve was actually open. One of them, I think it's the exhaust valve, was open. So I sprayed some WD-40 on the guide, waited a full day, sprayed again, and what I use is this. You use that for body work. It didn't damage anything, and I just, by tapping it, the valve went back down. Now I think I'm okay. So the next video, probably, it's gonna be about a valve job, cleaning the head, removing the valve, and doing a valve job. Now, as far as the cylinder have a little bit of its surface rust. I'm gonna hone them lightly and see what happens. There's no shoulder here, so that's pretty good. I might actually keep everything here, put that together without using any new parts. Maybe. Cross my fingers. All right, see you later. Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hit the bell. You take care now. Bye.